All right, folks, day 18 of e-learning. It's a reading day with a twist. To clarify one thing, there will be no posting. There will be no day 20 of this week. Day 20, which is Friday, will be a professional development day. So I'm going to be in Zoom meetings until my eyes literally roll out of my head. I will not be posting anything. There'll be no assignments assigned. There'll be no work. So it's a great day to catch up for those of you that are not, because there won't be anything assigned. So our quote from today comes from the Fresh Prince himself, Will Smith, and he says, "If you don't fight for what you want, don't cry for what you lost." And I guess this is a quote I want you to think about in terms of your future, and that these next weeks are getting you ready for high school, and however you do it is going to determine that start of next year. Some of you are already in the position to tank your freshman year. That's what you're set up for, because this isn't going well and you're not asking for help and you're not communicating with your teachers. If you're just going radio silence because you think it'll pass, oh, it will. And then unfortunately, it will be exactly that way when you start, because you won't have had practice with any skills that you need for high school. So we got to start switching things up. Our day is really a catch-up day, so I'd like you to read for 30 minutes, actually 25 at least. You can always read for more. And then I have a discussion post for you. But this presentation essentially walks you through a little bit about that discussion post. So I'm going to be a little sneaky about it. I want to see how many people watch this or scroll through this presentation. I want to remind you that your final draft of your epic poem is still out there for a lot of you. And again, all the information you need is there. You can email me, but if you say I don't know what to do, then I'm probably going to tell you to go watch a video or give you a link to a presentation. 3, discussion post from Tuesday. That's today. I'm giving this video, I'm putting it together today on Tuesday. A lot of you did a pretty good job of coming up with really great questions to ask, but don't just get this over with. Guys, again, there's a reason why I do stuff. And if you found my pattern, the more effort you put into things ahead of time, the better it pays off at the end. So if you just whip together a couple of dumb questions for your mom or your dad, I'm not so sure you're going to get a lot out of that. And if it's your parents that you really are interested in, that's great. But some of you, I feel like, just chose them because it was so easy. Think of outside the box. Someone who's not so easy, but is accessible. I could get the mayor of St. Paul, who's a pretty interesting dude. I could get an interview with him, or I could send him some emails, and I'm sure I'd get information back. That's pretty easy. He's not related to me. I don't know him, but it's easy to get. So think community-wise. I do have that Kahoot for Friday, and if some of you are like, Mr. Slaby, I'm done with everything. Give me more, give me more. I got some ideas. So this Kahoot for Friday, use this code right here, 06749271. Just see how you're doing. A lot of you are. And to remind you that I gave you a big old reset on Tuesday, and so that gift, the best way to say thank you is to jump in and start doing your work. Catch up, get on the ball, get on track, and I promise you, I'll never leave you behind, but you got to stay up. You can't just, check in once a week. It ain't going to work that way. I'm not going to operate that way. So right here, those of you that got these missings that turned into excused, if it starts to look like that again, it's going to be missings, and you're going to have a ton of people coming down on you, and it's just not going to be good. That's not how you want to end your 8th grade year. A massive disappearing act. You guys can do this. It's designed for, we're being kind, and the stuff's not hard. You just got to stay on top of it. It's about routine and rhythm. So really, here's the deal, is today I want you to read for at least 25 minutes. And I say 25 because I want to reserve a few minutes for that exit ticket. I want you to still write about what you read. It's easy. And then here's the specific sneaky part. Go to the discussion post in Schoology in the day 18 folder for instructions about the post. That post is not here. There are no instructions for that here. You've got to get those specifically from me. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is key. I will stop answering questions tomorrow, Wednesday, April 22nd at 4:05 p.m. So if you wake up at 3 p.m., your schedule's way off, that's still plenty of time for you to get in touch with me. All right? That's all the information I've given you. Happy reading, happy catching up. I'll be available all day for questions. Let's do this, people. Come on. Time to get on track.